all that we're really gonna do today is we're gonna announce the Student of the Month for the Alliance Bank Student of the Month. And that is Jaicee, the Queen, Jasmer. Congratulations. Nationally ranked, going to Louisville, right? We couldn't think of anybody better. So congratulations.
Hello, Hopkins County, Corey here. Every month we have the privilege to celebrate a student who not only excels academically, but also demonstrates dedication, leadership, and a passion for success. This month, we're excited to honor a student who has not only shown her leadership and skills to her community, but to all of America. So without further ado, Jaicee Jasmer has been selected to be named the Alliance Bank and Chad's Media Student of the Month. Come on in, Jaicee. Up top. Dude,
That was a good one.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the best I've had all year. It's March. Don't alert the authorities, because that was electric.
That was a pretty good one.
So everybody, this is Jaicee Jasmer. Jaicee is an outstanding student who's consistently at the top of her class, currently ranked in the top 10% of her grade. And she's a proud member of the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society, where she's been recognized for 2 years in a row for her academic excellence. But it goes beyond that. Beyond academics, Jaicee is a leader both on and off the field as the captain of the varsity cheer squad. She inspires her teammates with her dedication and enthusiasm, and her leadership shines through not only in cheer, but also in her clubs, where she serves as a member of student council and as an officer in Key Club. Jaicee, that is a ton of stuff going on. You're involved in a lot of things. What would you say kind of is your favorite thing to be involved in outside of athletics?
Probably Key Club. I like giving back to the community and being able to like make kids' days like we do with Key Club.
That's awesome. You see why she's a student of the month? And then, academically, how do you have time to just wrap your head around all the things you have going on?
It's a lot. It's making sacrifices, like having to go to bed early and wake up early so then I can have that time in the afternoon and get my workouts in the morning.
That's where I'm losing it. Okay. It's waking up early. I didn't know 5:30 came around twice. So another thing that Jaicee has a true love for is the written word. And this is something I didn't know about until recently. She is not only an avid reader, but also an upcoming author. She's written 2 books that showcase her creativity and passion for storytelling. Tell us about your books.
I am really into fantasy.
Really?
So, yes.
What kind?
Really, like anything in fantasy, really.
That's
As long as it's fantasy,
Yeah.
I'm in it.
What are like some of your favorite books you've read?
Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas is
Okay.
my absolute favorite. I love it so much.
What's that about? Give me the Cliff Notes version.
It's a really long story. It's about like this assassin who basically just finds out her true identity throughout a
series of events.
yes, and it's just an emotional roller coaster, really.
Throne of Glass. I'm about to read it. What's your other favorite?
Any of the Shadowhunter books
Okay.
from Cassandra Clare, those got me into reading. I love them so much.
So now is the point where we talk about what makes Jaicee Jasmer a national name. Jaicee is an incredible pole vaulter. Now, you started in 7th grade. That I could not believe. She has trained tirelessly, and by the time she reached high school, she was making waves, to put it lightly. We asked her before this, I was like, are you kind of comfortable on camera? She's like, I've been interviewed a handful of times, so she's probably the most comfortable, even more than me. So freshman year, she earned the title of Rookie of the Year, and by her sophomore year, she placed 4th at state and earned top spots at district, area, and regionals. By junior year, Jaicee's pole vaulting skills were in full force. She placed 2nd at the Texas Relays, and she won district, area, regionals, and state, setting the bar high in the 4A Division I division. Jaicee obviously didn't stop there. She took on the best of the best at the Under 20 USA Track and Field competition in Oregon, and now we're full circle into your senior year, and you haven't stopped anytime soon. She's been nothing short of remarkable. She placed 2nd at the UCS Spirit Summit in Reno with a personal record jump of 13 feet and 4 inches. And another 2nd place finish at the Millrose Games in New York, jumping 13 feet, 7 inches and a quarter. She continues to break personal records, including a huge 14 feet, 6 1/4 inches at her first outdoor meet, And at Nike Indoor Nationals in New York, she placed second with a 14-foot jump, and she is ready for her senior outdoor season with one goal in mind, and that's to break the state 4A record. I'm sure you get this all the time where people just, they're amazed at your athletic ability, but they don't understand, here's the thing that I like to say. People are always amazed by the external product of a gift, but they never understand the price that it took to get that gift. Just like kids on Christmas Day. They lose their mind. Oh my gosh, you got me this, you got me this. Well, they don't understand. They didn't see the checking account that it came out of,
Right.
What has been the most fulfilling part of your pole vaulting journey?
Really, it's getting to spread God's love at all these meets that I'm traveling to around the world. Like, I'll gather the girls together to pray right before we vault, and I love getting to see how it impacts them throughout the meet.
That's amazing. That's the best answer I could have ever asked for. That's phenomenal. So let's talk about the recent news. You broke the national record, correct? The national high school record?
No, I broke the state record, but I'm ranked number 1.
Ranked number 1. Yes, sorry. Thank you for cleaning that up for me.
You're good.
What was that? Take us through that. What was the day like? Did you think, did you have it in your mind? Today's the day. I've been holding back,
After warm-ups, I actually was like, this is not gonna be a good meet. Warm-ups were rough, and my dad even asked how I was feeling, and I was like, I got up on the runway, and it was just, everything just felt so smooth and easy after warm-ups.
And you just went for it. I can't imagine just like landing on the pit, knowing you've done it, and you're just like it's like all those early mornings, all the times you skipped out on something to go train,
Yes.
you're like all that in that moment. It's worth it.
Right. It feels amazing to see all of that hard work just tie together and pay off like that.
Nice. And speaking of hard work paying off, you are a Division I signed athlete going to Louisville. How did we get to that moment? Yeah. Do y'all have like a? Is that what it is?
Yes.
How do we get there? How do we decide on Louisville?
The recruiting process was really long and stressful. We went to a whole bunch of visits and saw a whole bunch of places. But really, honestly, from the very beginning, I knew deep down that Louisville was going to be my best option.
Place. Well, hey, Olympics, maybe.
I hope so. That's the goal.
You got a fan here, That's awesome. Every time when we do one of these Student of the Months by Alliance Bank and Chad's Media, we give you the opportunity to make a donation in your name to a nonprofit or a charity of your choice here in Hopkins County. You've made that decision, correct? And go ahead and tell the people who you chose, and just kind of tell us why you chose that person, why they're important, and what makes them deserving of your donation.
I chose to donate to CASA because I was a foster child myself, and I was adopted. And
Really?
so it's just something that's close to my heart,
That is awesome. I did not know that. That's phenomenal. Dude, that's awesome. I'm so pumped, so excited that you're our March Student of the Month.
Thank
And
you
this has
so much.
just been so much fun. So again, congratulations, and from all of us here in Hopkins County, we just cannot tell. I get to speak for Hopkins County sometimes. We can't tell you just how proud we are of you. And just take away all the athletic achievements, the national recognition. Just we're so proud of who you are, and the person that you are, and the light that you are, and everything that you're doing to not only change lives, but to make an impact here on this earth while you're here. And so congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
You're so awesome.